temperature gauging in Palworld and how to completely and utterly cheese it. Temperature gauging in this world is actually pretty simple. There's really not a lot actually to it. There are a grand total of like 4 biomes. There's a normal biome, which is the area you start in. It's the largest of the biomes, and typically you'll only really notice it gets cold during nighttime. There's also an ice biome, a desert biome, and then a volcano biome. If we go to the ice biome, as you can see, I am not suffering from the cold. This is quite simply because the item I have on, my armor, has level 2 cold resistance. Pretty simple. Now we're going to make our way over towards the fire biome, and yet again I am not going to be taking damage, and that's because I have 2 accessories, and each accessory is giving me level 1 cold resistance. I'm not sure if this can actually go higher on an accessory, but for the moment the level 1s with 2 heat t-shirts or whatever they're called are working just fine. And then the desert biome is the only one that's actually quite weird. If you go during the day, you will get burned, and if you go during night, you will get cold. This is actually quite accurate to deserts, which I quite actually like. However, during the daytime, the cold biome is level 2 you will need, and then the volcano biome is also level 2 heat, but the desert biome is level 1 during the day and level 1 cold during the night. Now, as you can see here, my armor is legendary, but I do have on me a base standard pelt armor, which also does have level 2 cold resistance. So this is the level 2 cold resistance from the armor is nothing to actually do with it being common, uncommon, rare, epic, or even legendary. It's just something you just get. And you might also notice that I am wearing 2 heat resistant t-shirts, and in my inventory I also have a cold resistant t-shirt. Why have I done it in this order? Well, it's quite simple. If you go to the mountain snow biome at night, level 2 is not enough. You need to go to level 3. So being able to get to level 3 cold is actually kind of more important than being able to get to level 3 heat, simply because all level 3 heat does is allow you to walk on lava. And there's not really any reason to actually walk on lava, other than cosplaying as Jesus. Being able to walk on the lava is kind of just like a nice touch, just in case, but there's not really any puzzles that require you to walk on the lava in the first place. Whereas being able to go to the cold biome at night, well, there's no real reason to go at night, but it's just a nice thing to have, simply just in case you just want to do 24/7 farming and never do the sleep. So, being able to hit level 3 cold is, in my opinion, vastly more important than being able to hit level 3 heat. You only really ever need to go to level 2 heat, but having 2 and 2, the way I have it set up with cold resistant armor, and then 2 cold heat resistant t-shirts with the option to put a 3rd t-shirt on, is of more benefit at this point. So hopefully there you just saw that I went to the cold biome at night and I started taking damage. I was cold, and the moment I swapped one of my heat resistant t-shirts to a cold resistant t-shirt, well, I'm no longer taking damage. This is just like I said, because at night the cold biome requires level 3, whereas at no point other than walking on lava does the volcano biome actually require level 3, and the desert biome requires level 1 during the day for heat resistance and level 1 cold resistance at night. It might be level 2, I'm not too sure. But yes, you're able to get this pretty early on and pretty easily. I've had no dramas having these drop, although I'm completely uncertain as to whether they drop at any higher rarity other than just common. Anyway, that is how I manage my temperature gauging within Palworld. Hopefully this helps a few people out. Have fun, good luck, don't die. It's bad for the health.